Hello, everyone. This is Jim Ogarzinski with your Week 6 Screencast video. So, before I get to the schedule and all business, it is drafting week. The first draft of the research essay is due this week, and we will start the peer review process. So, I will be discussing the first draft in the peer report and also the Google Drive instructions because the process is critical in ensuring that you can take advantage of the 5% that the first draft and peer report offer. Also, for your two peer reviews, they are worth another 5% of your overall course grade. So, getting on to business, discussion board 7 and 8 will be closing on the 31st. The annotated bibliography, the EAB, will be closing also on July 31st to submissions and revisions. Taking a look at this week's schedule, we have the first draft and a peer report will be due on Tuesday, the 26th, peer review 1 on the 29th, and peer review 2 on the 31st, along with discussion board 11, exercise 5.1, the initial post. So if I click on the link below here in my announcement, this is the readings and activities page. Once again, I offer some readings and sections in Chapter 4. In Chapter 4, that'll help you with your draft. I provide a video here for those of you who need a little bit more information and help on how to format a works cited page. It's a very good YouTube clip there that'll help you with that. Also, the Week 6 lecture video has got its different upload here, along with going out on the announcements tab. Discussion boards 9 and 10 were due on Week 6. So, as we move into the first draft of the research essay and the report, as usual, there is an assignment uploads tab for that. So here's the criteria for the first draft, and it's going to push out your effort a bit. We're looking for about 2,000 words for the research essay draft. I've been pretty consistent in my messaging all summer semester that the focus of the research project will be the final research essay. So this is your first draft. I include all the criteria here about using and citing sources. If you're still unfamiliar, remember there is a course unit on using and citing sources with several resource videos there. We're looking at all the criteria, MLI criteria, as it was stated in the syllabus about how to use sources and format a document, and we'll go through the peer review and revision process. Also, that you want to make sure that you do take advantage of the first draft and the report and the peer reviews and the requirements in the Drive folder. So let me get to the Drive folder here. If you can see in our course folder, here's our course folder. And I've created the research essay folder. Now, in that research essay folder, I have a couple of forms, and then I've created an example folder for using myself. So you want to create a folder within the research essay folder, not just uploading loose documents. And in your folder, you will ultimately include the following documents: your first draft of your research essay. Once you write your first draft, you will complete a peer review report, which is pretty easy in the way of an activity here. I ask you to complete this, put your name, have a conversation with your classmates, write basically a response to the question, what was it like to write an extensive first draft here? About a paragraph would work. Also, you want to come up with 3 things that you feel need attention in your research essay draft. And please refrain from local issues like grammar. Look at organization, paragraph structure, citing sources, all of those other information parts of the research essay that are important. Okay, so you want to fill this out and take the link to this and the link to your first draft, and you want to head over to the assignment upload section. Click on the first draft and peer report. Okay, click on write submission, and you will open up the text box, and you want to copy and paste your links to the first draft and also the peer report there, and then click the submit button. All right. So you want to click the submit button there. And then you want to come back to the folder for the peer review activity. So everybody, ideally, everybody should have a first draft and a peer report. You will scour the research essay folder and look for any one of your classmates who has a draft and a peer report. Read their first draft, complete the peer review report that they have completed there. So in other words, if you want to peer review my particular draft, you would write your name in here where it says peer reviewer number 1. Respond to what the writer has to say about their draft. Read this response here, have a conversation. Then I offer some prompts here, ultimately with you looking at the first point of the draft and also what needs more details and what's the strongest appeal to the audience. All right. So this is the research first draft of the research essay and the peer review process. So I'm hoping that this is clear with everybody. Let's get back over to the announcements. Okay. So we have the criteria for the first draft and peer report, Google Drive instructions, and once again, we have those particular assignments closing. There might be an additional video this week, depending upon where we're at in the progress of the research essay draft. If you have any questions, send me an email. Good luck this week.